Alright, fans. I like to I like to express my feelings on Domestic Girlfriend episode 5 because this was a depressing episode because of one person that we get to see, and it's Momo. Now, for those of us who read the manga like myself, we all know how Momo is. You know, the manga is her face, you know, her animation and all that stuff. Compared to the manga is better than her. It's just how it is. But let's talk about Momo. Everybody accusing her. Everybody saying that she's a slut. Okay, I get it. For those of us who don't know, you guys think Momo is a slut because she slept with 30 guys. Okay, but the moral of this is never judge a book by its cover. That's what it is. And we get to see the development that Momo is really getting to right now. Like, okay, for those, like, you guys look at Momo and you're thinking like she's a girl who's just a slut. Just because she has feelings for Natsuo doesn't make her a slut at all, you know? No. But I feel this episode makes you want to feel like you're Momo because of what issues that she had to go through. I mean, she never had any friends. She doesn't have any friends. The only friend that she has is Rui. And you know, she wants to be friends with her. And I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. I really do. But trust me, you will see more of her development as it goes along in the manga. I mean, for those of you guys didn't read the manga, but trust me, you'll see a development in her. And some people are in that shipping right now where everybody want to ship Momo and Natsuo. Okay, I get it. Rui and Hina shipping y'all think that Hina shipping and Rui shipping don't go together because of the fact that they're step-siblings towards Natsuo. And everybody think like, okay, that doesn't work. They're just step-siblings. That's just incest stuff. We don't want that stuff. Well, I want Natsuo to end up with a girl that's not even related to them. And then everybody think it's Momo. Okay. Now, Momo developed feelings towards Natsuo. But I'm going to get to that. But I want to talk about what's funny about this episode is that they cut off a few things they didn't put into the anime because they want to keep it censored, not the uncensored thing they didn't want to do. Like when Rui got sick. What's funny about that scene is that in the manga, they show when Natsuo got in and saw Rui collapsing. In the anime, they didn't really show that. Not to mention, they took out a few things. Like, for example, the part when Rui was undressing and changing his trying to put something in her butt and all that stuff. They took that off. Cause in the manga they kind of showed all of it. They show all of it, but they didn't put it into this. They didn't put it into that. So, and I love when Natsuo was trying to be like, sick person, big good brother, sick person. His mind is like, okay, on the one hand, I like her, but on the other hand, I gotta be treated like I gotta be a good brother. I gotta be a good big brother to Ruri. So he was trying to, I like how he's trying to like, think about it. You got this. It's his conscience, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this conscience telling me, do it for the brother. Do it as a big sibling to help out a sister. And the other side, just do it. You can fuck her. You know, that side. That's what Natsuo was thinking. But, you know, he's nice. He ain't gonna do anything to her because Rui's sick. Okay. But Rui, you know, I like Rui's perspective into this, okay? I know that she doesn't want nobody to end up with Natsuo. I get that. But the way she's trying to pretend not to be in a relationship with the way how Rui's relationship not to be in a relationship with Natsuo, point things out that she still has feelings for her. Rather than not, Natsuo still has feelings for Hina, and he wants to erase everything. He wants to erase that, but he can't, because he still has feelings for Hina, even though that's a student-teacher relationship. And there are times we saw teacher-student relationship that goes down the drain, like the one in Persona. Okay, we get that, because I play Persona, so I actually know what it's getting in. I know what it's getting into. Now, Momo. Let's talk about Momo perspective. Momo, you know, it's hard to say that we can't hate her. We can't hate her. I can't hate her. She's a good character. Throughout the manga, there's a reason why I like Momo. But for those of us who, for you guys who haven't watched anime, I'm telling y'all, give her a chance. I feel, like I said about depression, this was depression. And in a way, you know, I gotta give Natsuo credit. He knows. He's a nice boy. And it's funny how, like, anything he does nice to a girl, Natsuo, you know, as charming as he is, anything he does to help out a girl, the girl always likes him. And that's been going on since. Just like with Ruby, every time Ruby's down and helps him, Ruby likes her. Ruby like Natsuo. Anytime Hina's down, Natsuo's there, Hina has feeling. And now with Momo, now that he understands Momo is just there. Now let me explain this. So Momo wanted to have feelings towards Natsuo, and she does. Asked him to go to her house, and then trying to have sex with him, but that wasn't gonna work. I mean, they did kiss. Okay, they did kiss, but then everybody was in the actions like, oh god, this is getting good. She's gonna get laid. He's not that type of person to go around with every girl he slept with. This ain't school days, you know. This ain't school days. Don't compare Natsuo to that dumbass boy in school days. Don't do that. Anyway, so as Natsuo was gonna be on top of Momo, which he did, he unbuttoned her, and then he see the scars on her. This cuts on her arm. That explains so much about Momo, you know? So let me just sum it up in a way you guys understand. Momo is a loner who basically ends up having sex and getting into relationships just to make her feel better. But anytime that she's in a relationship, and when the boy sees the scars on their arm, see the scars on her arm, they just dip and just left her there. So that's kind of messed up. And in other words, she's trying to attempt suicide because she's all alone and depressed. That's why she's hanging out with Ruby, you know, to be friends with her. She even gave her a keychain, and Ruby and her friends threw it away because they know Momo is. But Ruby, being the nice girl that she is, she picked it up and decided to keep it, you know? That's what I like about Ruby. She doesn't care. And Natsuo, again, this is why Natsuo is kind of like on the top when it comes to best boys of 2019. He's up there. Because what he does is that we could understand what he does. You know, he understands the position that she's in. So he just got up, unbuttoned his shirt up, and then he made dinner for her. And he was so nice. He's like, if you ever want to hang out, just give me a call and we could, you know, hang out. And that's what I like about Natsuo. In the manga and in the anime, this is why I like Natsuo. He's there to help female problems. I mean, friends or female friends, male friends, whatever. He likes to help people in need. That's what I like about him. And his dream to become an author, a novelist, you know, this explains it all. And why he likes to read a lot. This explains everything. And I like how Natsuo is becoming what he is. As it develops, goes on, we can see the goodness in Natsuo. We can actually be. It's like we want to. From watching this, I feel like we should all be like Natsuo. And I'm saying this because we as Natsuo fans understands where he's coming from, and we understand that if there's a problem, you could talk to somebody, and that's what Natsuo is. You know, he's that type of guy who we want to be friends and, you know, work something out. But now, like, with all the girls liking him for what of his kindness, don't take the kindness away from him. Don't do it. So now that's what I gotta say. But like, again, episode 5 was really great to see. I could see the tension. I could feel the vibe in Momo, because we all felt what Momo is feeling. I mean, depression, loneliness. I kind of see that in Momo. And I see it in most people like ourselves. We have been, I mean, I haven't been in that role, but I'm just saying, I've seen the people in that kind of situation where they want to cut themselves because they felt lonely and parents not there for them. I get it. I get it. So, but the way how now, with 5 episodes in, and next week is 6, and moving on, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get to the part where the camping arc or the school trip arc. Needless to say, let's just see. Nevertheless, let's just see how that goes. I just hope they get to the camping arc or the field trip, depending on how the episodes goes. So, I look forward for episode 6. It's almost to the half point, so let's see how that goes. And for those of you who Momo shippers and all that stuff, keep the pace. Keep the pace. So I look forward for next week.